And I'm here on a mission of mercy. Money's out there. You pick it up, it's yours. You don't, I got no sympathy for you. Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention? Put that coffee down. Put that coffee down. That's my name. That's my name.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
Only one thing counts in this life. Get them to sign on the line which is dotted.
Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to another edition of Monday Motivation. And I am back in the beautiful state of Georgia, here back in Atlanta in my home office this week. Last week, I came to you guys from Washington, D.C. The previous week, I don't remember. I think maybe was that Vegas? I don't know. Bottom line is, wherever I'm at, I'm coming to you Monday for Monday Motivation. I show up every week. This is an opportunity for me to serve the community, give a little motivation, hopefully a little education, a little inspiration. And yeah, that's what it's all about. All right. So what am I getting today? First of all, I'm over here enjoying my smoothie drink here. I'm going to talk about health today. Before I do, I got a little announcement for you guys. Check this out.
We're taking this shit on the road, guys. We're coming to you. So if you want to get armed up, you want to get coached up, you want to take it to the next level, we're combining philosophy and tactical execution to help you get an edge. And you know what we're going to do? Just to give you a taste of what we're going to be doing out there on the road. Let's do a webinar. What do you say?
Yeah, let's give away.
We're doing a free webinar for you guys, all right? All you got to do is register, come and show up. I'm going to be dropping some tips. Ken's going to be dropping some tips, and we're going to be answering questions live. It's free. You don't want to miss it, so make sure you register.
All right, so that's what's up. So Ken Lundeen and myself will be hosting the Shut the Hell Up and Sell Roadshow starting this summer. So we're going to be traveling around, educating, just getting people armed up, man, helping you with your philosophy. I'll be focusing on philosophy of sales, of successful selling, successful and building a successful sales career. And Ken will be coming in there with that tactical execution piece. So it's going to be a ton of fun. If you are interested in having us come in and arm and get your sales team fired up, get them educated, get them motivated, hit us up. Hit me up in the DMs. There is a form. I don't know where it is. I'm not going to worry about that today. But I did include the link to the Shut the Hell Up and Sell Roadshow webinar. So we're going to do a free webinar. We're going to do that on, I think it's June 8th. Anyway, click the link. It's going to be like an hour webinar. going to kind of give you guys an insight into what we're going to do on the road, do some live Q&A. It'll be a good time. So join us. There's that. All right, let's check in a little bit. Let's see where some folks are at. Tracy, how was the District of Columbia? Well, so it was, how's the best way to put this? Brief. Brief. So Tracy is referring to recording live from DC last week, where I was visiting our studio partners there in DC. So I fly in the morning, create all the content that we need to create, fly right back out in the afternoon. So it was very brief, my friend, but super productive, super efficient. That's what I do. When it comes to, man, that's just kind of how I am. So when it comes to a lot of the stuff, but especially content creation and production, editing, like I just like to be as efficient as possible. So yeah, but it was a beautiful day in DC. All right. So today I want to talk about health. I'm going to be brief today, guys. Got a lot of stuff to do. I spent a lot of time out of the office last week, so a lot of stuff to do. So how many of you out there create to-do lists? If you're like me, I am a list guy. I wish I could show you guys everything, but I got Post-it notes all over here with lists of stuff. I got iPhone notes with lists. I got Asana that I use for lists. I've got a big board over here with stuff. I've got lists all over the place. I'm a very list task oriented guy. Kind of keeps me on track. Well, I like to think it keeps me on track. Anyway, so there's something that I do on my list that I want to encourage you guys to do. Like I have a big list together, and on my big list, I have, in addition to all these little lists, I have a big list, which is like, okay, my priority list. What are my priorities for the week? So it might be 5, 6, 7 big things, right? These are things that I need to come back to constantly through the week. I need to check myself on daily to make sure that I move the meter on one of those, or move the meter on all of those in some respect. But above all of that, I have in big letters, health. Health over everything, meaning that my top priority has to be my health, because if my health isn't right, nothing else matters. So for me, let's get prescriptive. So, when I'm talking about health specifically, that's just a reminder for me to meditate. I got to do my meditation, and I have to get to the gym and get my exercise in over everything. So there's push a meeting, cancel a meeting. I got to make sure I get all of that in. And then there's some other things I do, like my smoothie drinks here. I'm trying to work in, make sure that I'm making sure my nutrition is tight. But if you cannot get your health straight, if you can't be the best version of yourself, you're just going to be half-assing everything that you're doing out there. So that's what I would encourage. Simple advice today, guys. Simple direction. That's what I would encourage you to do with your list. Like me, I'm sure a lot of you guys are list people. Put health at the top. Physically write it. Don't just say it. Physically write it and let that be a reminder. Do like if I could show you guys, like I do on my wall here, where I have my list, putting big bold letters, health over the top of all that stuff. All right, let's check in. Let's see where folks are at. Let's see, Sonia, you create to-do lists. So have you done on your to-do list? Are they just business? Is it business stuff? Is it business stuff? What do you put on your to-do list? And do you have a reminder on your to-do list to bring attention to your health and your wellness, your mental acuity, your physical fitness? Oh, Gerald, I know you have lists. I know how you. I know you are certainly a task-oriented person, knocking out those lists. But I would ask you the same: does health appear on your list? I know that you have that it is important to you As I know you personally, I know that health is important to you, but is it on your list? Is there a physical reminder of that on your list with all that other stuff? Foundation of it's certainly the foundation of mine. Certainly the foundation of mine. All right. Today, gotta come clean, guys. We're a little bit lonelier today because I didn't get it started enough to or early enough to get broadcast on all of our platforms. So some folks are going to be missing out, but that's okay. They can still watch it on replay on the shutthehellupandsell.com website. By the way, some fun things we're doing with Business and Bourbon. And I want to make sure that you guys that are either watching this live or on demand are aware. So I got a little something to show you.
Hi, I'm Ronell Richards. I'm so excited to introduce you to Business and Bourbon on-demand experiences. Let me walk you through what a Business and Bourbon on-demand experience looks like. It starts with the shipping of your bespoke Business and Bourbon whiskey tasting or old-fashioned cocktail experience kit. Your attendees will receive that kit to their home or office. After opening their expertly prepared box, the first thing they'll see is a postcard with the QR code. Once they scan that code, they'll be greeted by a customized welcome message where you thank them and communicate your appreciation for the relationship. The message will be followed by a brief introduction by our team and a customized whiskey tasting or cocktail demonstration from one of our best-in-class presenters. All personalized with your logos and speaking directly to your guest. Partner with Business and Bourbon and let us help you do better business through building deeper relationships.
So you're asking yourself, how the hell does he do it all? I don't know, guys. I take it one day at a time. And again, a focus on health and fitness. That's what I do. And even at that, even with all that, sometimes it's too much. That's just real talk, y'all. It's us. Yeah, sometimes we all have those moments, man. As I'm no different than anyone else. All right, but I'll tell you what, I do also have an appreciation for the fact that how more intense those moments could be without my attention to health and fitness. Jesus, I don't know how I do it. if I didn't do those things that I do, nutrition and all that. So the lesson in that is that, yeah, guys, it goes hand in hand. If you want to do some of the things that you see me doing, a lot of these things out there, it takes work, and it's not just the work that you think in terms of, doing the work in the business, on the job. No, it takes work on yourself, like to continue to put yourself in a position to where you can physically and mentally have the endurance that it takes to be successful in this stuff. All right. Let's see what Sonia's saying. Sonia's saying, well, let's start at Google Calendar. Then the urgent items are taped to the top of my lap. Oh man, Sonia, you like me. Your life is crazy. But so is mine. Oh my God, I wish I could show you. So you got the urgent items are taped to the top of my laptop. I prioritize health. I like that. You haven't prioritized health, though. We need to work on it. Got to do better. That's the thing. When we talk about these things, a lot of times we punish ourselves and think, oh man, I'm not doing what I need to do. Don't punish yourself. This goes to everyone out there. Give yourself grace. Start. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Right now. What happened in the past doesn't matter. And Gerald saying, yeah, nope, I need to add it to my list. Yes, you do add it to your list, just so it's there. Because, I found that for me, that sort of focus helps me throughout the day, right? Helps me to bring focus back to it because, I'm going to get, like a lot of you, I know you work out early in the morning or whatever, you get that's awesome. But we still need those reminders throughout the day to take a moment to breathe, to meditate. Those of you that are meditators out there, what do you use? I want to know. I use everything. I like guided meditations myself. So Calm and Headspace, kind of my go-tos. What are you guys out there doing? As I pause, dramatic pause. And again, if you guys are watching this on replay, plug it in there because it still helps. It helps because those that have engaged will be able to see your comments later. I will be able to see your comments later as well. All right. Well, again, guys, as I said about 15 minutes ago, this unfortunately is not streaming on all of our platforms, as I got a bit behind today. So we have a smaller, more intimate audience, but I'm cool with that. Let's see what Ted's saying. I do want to learn how to meditate. Man, Ted, let me tell you something. Headspace is that's the first app that I think I used for meditation, and that was probably, what year is it? Probably about 7-8 years ago. I like Headspace it's a good beginner, like walk you through how to meditate. Now, since then and before then, I've done everything from, I like the apps for my daily stuff, but I've done transcendental meditation. I've done sensory deprivation, which is creepy for those of you. I don't know anyone that's done sensory deprivation, but it's, for me, it's not. It wasn't something that I enjoyed. Anyway, that's a good place to start, my guy. Tracy uses Calm. What I like about Calm is I like that their guided meditations have like music or sound behind them. Hey, here's another one for you guys to try too. Insight Timer. Insight Timer is free, but the quality is not as good as Calm or Headspace because it's free. Tracy says, I'm a big walker, and it's a really great source of relaxation for me as well. Man, you can't go wrong with that. No doubt. That's actually why when I started to really get into jogging, was that kind of like relaxation, sort of zen-ness, for lack of a better way to put it, of jogging. So yeah, walking's great, man. All right. Any other tips out there before we close this bad boy out today, guys? Again, every Monday we go about anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, with whatever's at the top of mind for me, usually. This is just a way to to get together a little bit as a community and get ourselves motivated and focused to have a great week. This week is important that you get off to a great start. Very important, as we're going into a holiday week. So for those of you in sales and beyond, you got 4 days to get 5 days of work done. Whether you're off or not, a lot of decision makers, a lot of people that can be off, and especially in this country, are going to be off, right? Because they're going to take that 4-day holiday. So you got to get your work done get it in by Thursday. As I told my folks this morning on my first staff meeting at 8:30, I said, y'all got four days to get the week's work in, and you can rest while you're eating your hamburgers and hot dogs. Right now, you got to grind. Let's go get it. Do what it takes. Work as long as it takes, and enjoy your weekends. So I would give you guys that same advice. Tracy's saying more like 3 days, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know what the future of the American work ethic is. Like we're stretching a 1-day holiday into a 5-day vacation week. Yeah, you may be right. It certainly starts to go downhill once we hit to Wednesday. So the most important thing, again, guys, just to be cognizant of what's happening. If you want to be successful, you got to understand the landscape. You got to run, as Randy Reimers says, run to the truth. And the truth is, you got 4 days this week, or maybe 3. So get to it today. So that's really the focus, again, of this whole thing. Let's get the week started well, man. Get a little community time. We can hang out. We can share some best practices, and hopefully I share something that inspires you or gives you a little bit of education, gives you a little motivation, a little extra. Hopefully inspires a little extra motivation to go get it this week. All right. That is it. Thank you for joining me. And you know what? I'm not going to see y'all next week. How about that? I've been doing this every week, but next week is Memorial Day. So I won't be doing it. I'll probably be doing some work, but I won't be doing this. So I'll see you guys in how do you say weeks? I have 4 years of public school Spanish. See, weeks, I forget what weeks are. But anyway, 2 weeks. See you guys then. Have a great week. Peace out.